Hey guys, Nick here for another video for you. In this video I'm going to be doing a review on the DJI Osmo and DJI Osmo Plus. This is going to be a fun video, so stay tuned for that. For this review I'm going to do something more opinionated and more from my experience, how I like this camera, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it. I'm not going to really go in too much into the spec side of things. I'll have that information in the article below. You can click the link if you want to look more in depth than that. I'm going to talk to you guys about real life experience with the camera, what I think about it, give you some sample footage, all that good stuff. So let's get to it. So the DJI Osmo and the Osmo Plus. What is the DJI Osmo?
Yep. What's it called? Osmo?
Yeah.
Osmo.
What it is a video recording device that has a stabilizer and a camera all in one in the palm of your hand. You can do a lot of maneuvers with it. You can turn it, you can stabilize it, lock in place. There you go. You could do all sorts of maneuvers. There's time-lapse capabilities, there's panorama capabilities. You take photos with it, 4K video. So that's what the Osmo is. The difference between the Osmo and the Osmo Plus is very basic. There are little minuscule differences, but the biggest difference is that the regular is a fixed lens and the Osmo Plus it has zoom capability. Now what the zoom capability is 22mm to 70mm. I believe this is a 3x optical zoom is what they call it. So that's the basic difference between the two. So it's very basic, it's very easy. The thing about the Osmo is anybody can pick up and learn how to use it in 5 minutes, and you don't have to be a photographer, a videographer. It's just super easy to learn right off the bat. With that being said, I'm going to get into what I liked about this camera and what I didn't like about this camera. Let's start with the good stuff and what I liked about it. What I liked about the Osmo is it's very compact, it's very easy to stow away, and it's a very nice travel camera to use, and that's what I used it for in this video examples. I traveled to New York and London. I had some extensive time using this camera. I even put together a few vlogs that I will attach in the description in the article. The other thing I liked about it is it's very stable. When you're running or walking or going up and down the stairs, what I'll put an example in this video, it's very stable. There's no jagging or, it's not unstable at all as if you're holding it handheld. The gimbal on it is very nice. Another cool thing about this is that if I triple click 1, 2, 3, it'll turn into selfie mode. And now when I want to turn it back to you, all I gotta do is double tap, just like so, and it's turning back right at you. So it's very easy to use, as well as that joystick that you can also use as well. So there's about 3 or 4 different ways you can maneuver the camera. You can also just turn it like so, and it's very smooth as it turns, and just overall it's very stable. It shoots 4K, which is nice. It also has 1080 capabilities, also has slow-mo capabilities. That's also a nice thing about it. Get more into that in the article below as far as specs and stuff. Another feature I like about it is that it shoots live video. You can attach it to Facebook Live, and you can interact with your following through that. I've actually used it a couple times, especially when we were in New York. I did a couple live videos which were pretty entertaining. People really appreciated them, and I thought it was a lot of fun.
All right, so we're in New York. We have nothing planned. We can pretty much do anything. Murph, what's going on, Murph? Big Murph, man. Like if you were to go one place. Yes, where? Lower East Side? Young people. Young ladies like yourself. Fine Barber. You want to go? What's the Fine Barber? My boss is saying Blind Barber. We're going to hit a couple of speakeasy spots then. Alright, Nick, I'm going to go to Blind Barber, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. So anything you can tell us, Nick, about the area we're at? No words. No words.
Okay, so there's always some cons to it. I mean, it's a very new innovation. You got to give them a little bit of slack on that because it's a new innovation. There's some things that they need to improve on, which I picked up on and which I honestly think that needs improvement. And let's get going to that. Connection was it was a big pain, at least to the phone. The connection was very laggy. Whenever I had a great moment that was very spontaneous that I wanted to capture, I was not able to capture that because I was simply waiting for the Osmo to connect to my phone, and by the time it finally connected, it was gone. The moment was gone. It could take up to 30 seconds. Another thing was it resembles a very foreign object. It's just not, people aren't used to seeing this. At first glance, they don't know if it's a camera or if it's a weapon. It does resemble a weapon. So that's one of the downsides of it. It just simply, people aren't used to it yet, since it's just such a new innovation. There's multiple instances where in London, I had security guards come up to me and ask me to put that away. It resembled a weapon. Microphone issues. Okay, there's 3 options you can do if you can use just the basic raw audio that it comes with. I would not recommend doing this way at all. It also comes with a very cool button type of microphone that you attach on here that comes with it. But the microphone I used was the Rode Mic Video Pro, and I'm going to attach that real quick in the B-roll so you can take a look at it. But it's more like a Video Mic Pro, but just a mini version that you plug in and mount to the attachment here. It has a special mount you have to purchase separately, and you put a windsock on it and all that stuff, and the audio was pretty good, but for some videos the audio was not matching up with the video. Like, the video was moving, capturing, recording, and then like a few seconds later you hear the corresponding sound. I don't know why that was the case. It might be my fault on my end, but there's instances where the audio and the video weren't matching up. I had to fix that later in post. I'll show you an example in this video. We drove past Manchester, Old Trafford. Now we are at... Another thing I would recommend for improvement are the batteries. The batteries go through very fast. I would carry about 3 or 4 batteries with me throughout the day, and I'd use all of them up. So if you're gonna get this, make sure you stock up on a couple batteries, especially if you're gonna shoot throughout the day. I know that's something with pretty much every camera that could use improvement, but it's something that they can improve on. And finally, for you guys, my recommendation is if you're looking for an easy to use, if you're a beginner videographer, you want something easy to use, if you're traveling, if you don't want to carry around all that camera equipment and all that stuff. I know it's a pain in the butt, especially when you're traveling. I would go with this. I would recommend it, especially with the zoom option opposed to the regular fixed option. It's just an awesome feature, and it also has an aperture, shallow depth of field look to it. So it's really cool. If you're looking for something that's very easy to use and easy to travel, this is your camera. If you're looking for something very elaborate and very cinematic, I wouldn't go this route, but if you're just looking to create content and capture moments, and you don't really mind having not as great cinematic, footage as GH5 would have, this is your guy right here. It's great, especially for the price point of $600. Your friends could pick it up that aren't even videographers and use it, so if you're traveling with friends or anything like that, again, this is the perfect travel camera for you to use. And that's it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. If you have any questions or comments or thoughts about the DJI Osmo series, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. In case you're new to the channel or you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. It lets me know that you guys enjoy these videos, and I'll continue to put videos like this out there for you. With that being said, guys, I hope you have a great day, and until next time, guys, I'll see you later.